From a vending machine that prevents weight gain, something that we need in the office, and to a washing machine that uses fingerprint recognition technology to force men to share the housework, something that I would need in my home.
Here's the ideas doctor who fixes problems you never even thought of solving. Tayson Wei spoke to inventor Pep Torres, who also founded the Museum of Ideas and Inventions in Barcelona, Spain, and she finds out how to live more creatively.
Art meets science right here, fusing idealism and pragmatism, made possible by the eccentric wit and creative chops of Spaniard Pep Torres. With nearly 20 years in the creative industry, Mr. Torres still churns out fresh and funny ideas that run the gamut from quirky to practical, reinventing the way we might tackle everyday problems.
You've been named one of the best inventors by Time magazine in 2009. Let's start by talking about that invention. It was a vending machine that required people to cycle to get what they wanted.
The invention was about to be healthy. You can do many things. You can do negative things. Don't do this, or you can encourage people to do something positive. So I said, what if we had a vending machine where everything was for free? You can get anything you want, but you have to pedal the calories. There's a bicycle. So you say, oh, I'm going to eat that. And they say, okay, that's 50 kilometers. And say, oh, God. You just pedal, and when you do that, you get the gold, and you get the product for free.
The Museum of Ideas and Inventions opened its doors in 2011 in Barcelona, Spain, displaying a collection of futuristic designs with a cheeky rendition of everyday appliances. For instance, Mr. Torres made jumping out of bed easier with an alarm clock on wheels, forcing sleepyheads to chase their clock around the room to stop it ringing. He's also changed how we garden, fixing solar panels and wheels on flower pots, allowing plants to automatically seek sunlight. These are just two of the hundreds of products Mr. Torres has invented.
Actually, what I want is to encourage people to take their dreams on. If you have an idea, just try it at least once in your life. One idea in your life, try to do it, try to change your life.
When did you start becoming adventurous and inventive?
Wow, since I was 4 years old. I was a little boy, and I was, getting the cars and just seeing what was inside and put them again, and they didn't work, and I was like that.
How important was the environment that you grew up in encouraging this desire?
I don't think it's so much the environment, but when I was a little boy, I liked everything. I liked, music, I liked reading, I liked writing, I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be almost everything. And I think this way of thinking was what led me to be not an inventor, but a creative.
So the idea of possibilities, but maybe you were fortunate. You were not just creative, but you had the talent to actually fulfill those desires. But for people who don't have natural talent, how do you encourage them to be creative?
I would say it's not about talent, but attitude. And we all have an attitude, because perhaps, yes, I have the talent, I'm creative, I can go like this very quick for an answer. Okay, but perhaps it takes you 24 hours to you. It's okay, I mean, there's life in front, so just go ahead. But I have the attitude, if it goes bad, I try it again and again and again.
Would you like it as much if you weren't good at it? If you weren't recognized for it?
Well, I've been many years without recognition, many years. Like, you knock many doors, knock, 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 and nothing happens for years. And suddenly, one day, something happens. And it's not because you did the right door. It's because you did all the wrong doors before.
In a lot of societies, and especially in Asia, failure is frowned upon. It's not recognized. And that's why people are afraid to take risks. What would you say? What would you say to that, to encourage the other way of thinking?
The world has changed. The future is coming towards us so quick that we need to learn one thing. Artificial intelligence, machines are going to be perfect. And the only way that we humans can be competitive is to fail, is to be humans, is to do what the machines won't do never. And that's the only way we can encourage the future. So failure is a must right now.
Can you describe a failure that you've had that really changed you, or made you a better person, perhaps, or a better inventor?
I don't know, I failed so much. I mean, let's say I do 100 things. One is right, 99 are wrong. I wouldn't know which is the failure. For example, I had this Museum of Inventions in 2011, it's 5 years almost, I don't get money from it. In a certain sense, it's a failure. I mean, when I see my bank account, it's awful what I'm going to do. But okay, it's a failure, but look, I'm here right now talking to you because I have this museum.
Pep Torres is a self-professed Renaissance man. Besides the museum, he's founded Stereo Noise, a company that focuses on creative innovation. He also plays music, designs, writes, and he's a TV and radio program collaborator.
In terms of all your inventions, which are your favorite ones? I mean, the ones that we know, obviously the washing machine encourages men to do their laundry.
That was kind of a joke. When you write a postcard, you know, you can read the postcard. So I invented a sticker that you put over so you cannot see the postcard. But then with a coin you can scratch the one that is the postcard. It's a secret postcard.
Do you think it's a luxury to be creative? A lot of people are too busy working, earning money, feeding their family. They don't have time. It's an extravagance, you know?
I do lots of work that I would say, I don't want to do this, but I have to feed a family. So actually I do lots of things. And the creative part, you know, the thinking part, it's only the 1%. I don't believe in genius. I don't believe in Da Vinci. I don't believe in them. It's hard work, and that's it. You have spark, okay, now go for it. I think it was Edison said it's 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Mr. Torres' future is far from being dull. On January the 1st, he shuttered his Museum of Ideas and Inventions indefinitely, preparing instead to redefine what a museum is, an institution no longer confined by borders and four walls.
What makes a museum be a museum? The contents, the curation, the building? What if we take the building out of the equation? It's still a museum? Could I get this museum, these contents, these attitudes, this knowledge, and go around the world? Could I put a museum inside a museum? Could I put it in a company? Could I take it to schools? Could I take it to your house? So I'm thinking about a liquid museum, a museum that could be whatever.
Because fit in any space.
Yeah, I'm not constrained by a building, and I can go wherever I want. I'm free in a certain way. It's like a circus.
As Mr. Torres embarks on a new direction in his creative journey, he eyes Asia as a spot to realize his futuristic ideas. Surely something to embrace in this region, a visionary finding inspiration on the road and pushing the boundaries of innovation.
Wow, that was Tae-Sun Wei speaking to Pep Torres, inventor, founder, and CEO of the Museum of Ideas and Inventions. So neat. Yeah, I love that scratch it postcard, the secret postcard. That's really cool.
And we were actually reading about some of other inventions by Torres, and what we found quite fascinating is this wake-up pillow that vibrates when it's time to get up. So, so your partner or others in the room can sleep soundly when you're awake.
And there's another invention, a small camera at the bottom of your shoe so you can see ants so you don't step on them. I'm not sure about the utility of that, but it's interesting anyway.
It certainly is.